Alright guys, what is up? We're gonna be backtesting. We're gonna be seeing what we can learn. Dude, this was so cool. I took this trade on demo and well, obviously we never came back to the entry. Look at that, man. That is a great trade. What happened is we were basically getting we had a high form, a second high form, a third high form. So it's like you're if you know that video I made on Wyckoff, right? It's kind of like high number 1, high number 2, high number 3. This is like textbook for like identifying the market maker models, right? High 1, 2, 3, and then I noticed that we had a really nice suspension block right here. I was like, dude, that like looks like that's gonna be the high of the model, right? So I saw that. Okay, suspension block there, and then I was like, well, we should also look for SMTs as well. Let me do that real quick. Not to mention, dude, we gotta look at, there's so much interesting stuff to look at today. So much backtesting, in my opinion, backtesting is so much more fun than live trading. Well, actually they're both fun, but I always discover the craziest stuff when backtesting, and that's when my mind really gets blown. But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna be looking around here. So I'm wondering, yeah, what SMTs were there? There was definitely SMT with I think it was with this high. Let's check YM as well. Yeah, so there was an SMT there, which is just so, yeah, this is nice. And bang, SMT with ES. I even noticed this outside bar in lifetime as well off of the suspension block, and I was gonna try and take that, but I'm not gonna lie, I missed it barely. But I was gonna try and take it on sim. Well, all my trades are on sim right now, but you know what I mean. On my off-stream account, I think I'm gonna make a abbreviation for Wyckoff, like maybe like, let me ask Grok if I'm gonna make an abbreviation to mark out Wyckoff, what should I abbreviate it to? Oh, I like WKF. Yeah, that's perfect. So, boom, boom. Suspension block there. Boom, boom. I really like that trade, honestly. So let me mark this out. So this is a 15-second suspension block. Yeah, guys, I can't lie. For some reason, it is so much easier. Well, I always learn no matter what, and I'm getting better at live trading. But like, the discovery in trading really comes from the backtesting. Like, I always learn so much when I backtest. Yeah, and then I like this outside bar here a lot. I like the outside bar, and I like this 2022 model. So I took this. And why is this a 2022 model? Well, it's a sweep break structure for value gap, but it's also in line with this idea of market maker sell model. I'm almost curious if it was aligned with Goldbach, because this is the type of one that it honestly feels like surely it must have been, because it's just so clear. And I actually like this Goldbach indicator better, because this one lets me shift it by quarters, which is really nice. So let me shift this up. How do I shift it up? Where's the shifter? There it is. Oh, we're gonna have to shift it down because we're above current prices right now. Dude, there's no way. Yo. Jeez, yo. Wait. That's cool. Now, that was perfect, actually. Oh my gosh. Look at the 729 PO3 range on SPY. 729. I'll look at it after, but wow. Yo, this one's cool. This one's perfect. This is the type of stuff that just, it makes you nerd out on trading. Like, what? Bro, you're telling me we had the 2022 model. I took this live. I mean, I didn't take it on the live stream, but I took it when it happened. I took this, so it wasn't hindsight. We could probably mark this as a 30-second for value gap. Might make more sense to do that. Yeah, definitely makes a little more sense to do it like that. We got the order block and the order block partition, rejection block and the rejection block partition. Nothing else to say. That is gorgeous. You know what? I kind of like it on the 15-second better. Yo. So what I call this, when something aligns with Goldbach, I call it a eclipse. That's just a nickname I gave it because, well, it just makes sense to me to call it, because it's like what happens when you have an eclipse. The moon covers the sun. It's like everything lines up so that way it's like time and price are aligned, right? The moon blocks the sun perfectly. So if we have a 2022 model forms perfectly in the GB partition for value gap, it's an eclipse. I call it the eclipse. So that's just a nickname I give it. But yeah, anyway. That's sick. That is really cool. Yeah, Goldbach is truth, dude. ICT, he might be like, Goldbach, it's not my stuff. It's not my stuff. Okay. Don't have it be your stuff then. I don't care. I'm still gonna use it. That's sick. So what is the PO3 on this? 81? 81. That's so cool. You can't tell me that's not cool. You got the CISD and the CISD spot as well. Bro. And then down to dealing range low. So I took this live, right? I took this live, and I knew it was a 2022 model. I had no idea that it aligned with Goldbach. And it's in the lunch macro. This is absolutely crazy. Undeniable. You cannot deny this. If you deny this, then if you say that's not happening, I don't want to be right then, because it is happening. It's happening, bro. How cool is that? And I took that trade. I actually want to have both of these Goldbach dealing. I want to have both of these indicators because they're both useful for different reasons. This one's useful because I can not have to deal with all the lines. The other one's useful because I can shift it by 0.25. Alright. So this is a 2022 model at 1150. Whew. Where do I save this? And you can't even say it's hindsight. You can't even say it's hindsight because I took it live. Wait. I just screenshotted it. Where'd it go? Alright, we gotta make a new folder for today. Bro, this is the stuff that gets me so pumped with trading. When you get down, just start backtesting because you'll start to see stuff that you've never. Your mind's gonna be blown. Dude. So yeah, April 29th, 2026. Today was Wednesday. Dude, I haven't backtested the last 2 days. I've got a lot of backtesting to do. Yeah, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, 4/29/26. So 1150. 2022 model on the 15-second, and it was Eclipse. How did I I'm kind of forgetting how did I mark these out? I call them eclipses. Oh, okay. I mark them out like this. Right. So I mark it out as DR-81. Dude. Oh, okay, I called it Venom Eclipse. So this one would be 2022 Eclipse. Okay. Oh my gosh. Forward it to trading floor. That's crazy. That is crazy. I do not care what anyone says. That is cool as heck. Jeez. Gets me so hyped. There's no doubt there's an algorithm. I will die on that. On that bet. We can even align this with macros, right? So I got the 81 high here. I got the 81 extension. And I got the 81 low. Now, tell me that isn't cool, right? Even the outside bar off of those highs, that was a fantastic trade. I'm gonna go SP Pro. I want to see if there was like absorption or anything. Bro, the fact no one else gets it, it's cool with me. No one else gets it. No one else gets it. Cool. Then I can be the only one that gets to trade at the highest level. Right? No one else gets true opens. Cool. I don't care. It means I'm the only one that gets to trade at the highest level. Sucks to suck for everyone else. Not upset about it. I'm grateful. So we have low time frame true opens here. 10:52:30. Let's see. Ah, man. See, this is when I wish my indicator just marked it out for me, because, well, that's right! I remember what happened. We ended up souping the 90-minute... Bro, this is an algorithm. It's an algorithm. Bro. Yo, you guys seeing this, right? This is coded. What's the lower time frame true open? If you don't think this is an algorithm, I am sorry, but I don't know, man. 10:43:07. Would you look at that? I mean, 11:43:07. Dude. Every time I get down, I just gotta remember to backtest. It's incredible. Where's the Pico open? Alright, we gotta go get the Pico open for this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, doesn't just get you hyped? Like, I feel like I gotta watch the charts more. There's gonna be opportunities every day. Every day. What's the time on that? The true open. You know what? Why try and convince people who don't care to be who? You don't need to convince people, right? I don't need to convince anyone of the truth. I know it's the truth. I don't need to convince anyone. It's just I just gotta take advantage of it, right? Prove everyone wrong. Yeah, bro, that's just... So we got the true open here, which is 1150. Nah, there's definitely a cycle beneath this. There is. I would bet money on it. I think there's a cycle beneath Pico opens. I mean, I don't want to go into it, but I kind of do. I kind of do. Yeah, that's just... What? What? Yeah, bro, if you don't think this... That's... And then we have that low resting over there. All these low resistance. Jeez, dude. Jeez. This is cool. This is cool. This is just really cool. Like, what? Wow. Yeah, man, that's just... Wow. $11.50, 15. 2022 model. Um, 2022 Eclipse, 15-second, dealing range 81, number 2. Hey brother, how are you? What's up, Ezra? Dude, I'm looking at this gold box trade right now, and it's genuinely mind blowing. Genuinely mind blowing. This is crazy. Wow. Now, dude, I cannot make this up, bro. And the lunch, forgot about the lunch macro. Oh. I'm gonna lose it. It's so beautiful, I wanna cry. This is so cool. Wait, why did I? Is that really the most recent? Okay. Do I have 2 different lunch macro templates? Yeah, I do. So I'll delete the other one. Or I'll actually keep both. And I'm gonna... NQ Falling Star, are we dumping? Are we dumping right now? Dude, how do people not see this as an algorithm? This is crazy. It's so perfect. Like, come on, dude. Let me remark this out. Once again, I mark out macros from the entry to the draw liquidity. Whew. Okay, I'm screenshotting that. 11:50. Oh man. 50, 15, 2022 Eclipse on the 15-second. Dealing range 81. Bro, this makes me nerd out so much. Yeah, you are right, system. algorithm is working from yesterday. I think bearish sentiments are highly participated in market. Yeah. I mean, so you think we're going to dump? We're going to continue to dump? That's what you think? Bro. Doesn't that just make you, like, oh man, this makes me nerd out. Let me send this in the Discord one more time. 11/50/15 2022 eclipse. Today I don't think we're gonna dump. Okay. I'm posting that on X. And by the way, which prop you're using, bro? Can you guide? So I am just trading once a week with a live account. Unlimited, actually, technically, it's only up to 1 loss max, but I can take unlimited break-evens and wins. So I usually just do one trade a day. So if I want I'm thinking about only doing the live trade Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So I'll do probably I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm trading live right now. So live account. How do I switch the screen? Dude, you think putting hashtags. How do you spell Hopalopica? What's your strategy, bro? I trade accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and yeah. And I use any entry to get on side with that. Dang, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna move on to something else, but I had to finish marking this out because, geez, dude. I'm just gonna mark out the 2022 eclipse. Wait. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this, and then I'll move on. I swear. Oh my gosh. Every day you just learn a little more and a little more and a little more and a little more and a little more. And then before you know it, bang. Bang. It all changes. Bang. Bang, bang. Don't stop backtesting. Don't stop. Don't stop. Be obsessed. Understood, bro. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yo. Every person, hey, this is a true story. I'm gonna tweet this as well. Every person that's, fun fact, every person that's ever given up, every person who has ever given up has never made it. Wonder why. Oh my. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. I said I was gonna move on. I do want to take a look at the outside bar here. Off the suspension block. We even retested it too. Oh, and I was going to look and see if there was absorption from a whale. Where are you from? I'm in Idaho. Where are you from? This is no drawdown. Just keep going and going and going and going and going. Never stop. Never stop. I kind of have to use the bathroom. 11:48. 11:48 outside bar on the 15-second. Yeah, that's perfect. 11:48 outside bar on the 15-second. Bang. Oh yeah, I was gonna look for absorption. I keep forgetting. I'm pumped to trade tomorrow. I hope. I don't know. Down the road, I would love to just revert back to the more than one loss max per week, but for right now, for where I'm at, I need to cap it at one loss of real money max per week. The thing about it is, though, like, I do, maybe I'd switch to two losses, like, eventually down the road, right? That might be the sweet spot in the middle. Because the thing is, if I take a really good trade, I mean, I shouldn't really. If I take a trade that's undeniable, it should work. It really should. Can you teach me your strategy, bro? Well, first of all, the way I trade is understanding of how the market ranges, manipulates, and then expands. So I don't trade one specific entry model. I could enter, for instance, off this outside bar, off of this 2022 model, right? So there's a whole bunch of different ways. So it's not super... eventually I'm going to make a mentorship, but I'm trying not to do that until I'm like, until I think it's the time that I should. But yeah, basically, I have a lot of videos where I explain it. I have a lot of videos. So basically, it's like this, right? The market accumulates, ranges, manipulates one side, and then you get on side using any kind of entry model. It could be conversion for value gap, an outside bar, a 2022 model. It could be change to delivery. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do like an introduction to like how I trade at some point, but anyway, I would love to explain it, but I got a back test right now. I would just say just watch me back test and you'll start to pick up on stuff. But I can't explain it simply. I can't. It's just I need to basically start from the beginning. It's just gonna take a while. So now I kind of want to revert back over here to this price action, and this is interesting too, okay? Because this, you can see we perfectly used our EHPDA. Yeah, I would just watch right now, and then at some point later on, I'll have to do like beginning to end lessons and stuff, but right now just watch, and if you have any questions, just ask questions. That's what I would say. So, okay. Yeah, this is really cool too, right? We have EHPDA. If you don't believe me, check this out, right? Fine. Why was this EHPDA high probability? Because it's smack dab right in between two end dogs, but the end dogs are really far apart, right? So I knew that this one was going to be high probability. So see how far apart these end dogs are? EHPDA means the midpoint between two new day opening gaps. You're going to want to get the Lux Algo new day opening gap indicator. It's going to mark out all the new day opening gaps on your chart. Or you can get mine if you get the membership, you get access to my custom one, which allows you to make custom settings like turn the opacity down, only show a certain amount of gaps that are smaller than this many points, and yeah, there's a couple. And also you can look at higher time frame, new 3-month, new 6-month, and new year opening gaps as well, and new month opening gaps. So there's more benefits to the one that I made, but this is. So I'm gonna run it all the way back to wherever we were. What was it? 1106. I wonder if we had absorption. Yeah, we started getting some buyers up there. So there was definitely some absorption. Oh wait, I forgot to include the other end dog. It's kind of important. So, oh yeah, why isn't it letting me save this? Oh, because I have to do it like this. How do you use Goldbach? Okay, I'll be right back. It just makes you smile though, like just seeing the market in the perfection that it is. It's incredible. my gosh. Hey, what up, Nigerian? Okay, let's take a look more at this EHPDA. Event horizon. If you guys don't know what event horizon is, it's the midpoint between two new day opening gaps. See how it's kind of far apart between the two? It makes this higher probability EHPDA. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of figure out like what trades were off of this, because this is kind of cool. We had some absorption, not a ton, but a little bit. We had a little bit of absorption. Looks like we use the rejection block here. So this was likely Phoenix model. 10:52:30. So it should be let's see if there's another true open here. So what's after 10:52? 10:58:07. Alright, so that gets manipulated up here. And then there's probably a true open after that. I'm slowly incorporating all the nano true opens. So the next nano true open is 10:59. I personally think that the ICT logo and Trader Days logo has to do with true opens, but I cannot seem to connect them. $10:59:31. What, Nigerian? Asia is dumping. Should we trade Asia right now, Nigerian? Should we trade Asia? Should we look at it? Let's trade Asia on my off-stream account. And I might, I might suck, so just don't judge me. I'm just trying my best, but I always learn. Yeah, let's trade Asia right now. We're probably gonna get some interesting price action. 10:59:31.875. 10:59:31.875. 5.625 minute. So honestly, sometimes with the rejection blocks, like in this case, for instance, like this is a good rejection block trade. Yeah, trade. Okay. We'll take a look at it. You already are. Nice. So one thing I'm realizing about rejection block trades is 10:59:31.75 is, for instance, this rejection block. So sometimes you want to have your stop loss slightly above the rejection block just to give yourself some wriggle room in case it like barely suits the rejection block. So I think from now on, when I do rejection block trades, I'm not going to do stop loss like right at the rejection block. I think I'm going to do it right at the other side of it. I think I'm going to go a little past it. Obviously, I'm sacrificing like a fraction of an R, but I think that it's beneficial because look at how close we get to it, right? So you have to be careful. Why is the RB button not working? I just set this today. Okay, we're gonna switch this to the regular RB. Every day I'm making new templates, making new things. You have an echo. It might be because I switched the settings. Hang on. Did that fix it? Let me know if that fixed it, because I switched the setting because I was trying to figure out the mic. Did that fix it? I think that probably fixed it. Yeah, switch off echo. Did that fix it? If not, then I'll switch over to my webcam mic till I figure it out. Let me know if I fixed it. Bet. Alright, perfect. Yeah, because I was messing with the settings because I was trying to fix the mic. Perfect. Yeah, I was messing with the settings. That's the main reason why that thing broke. I had to, because the mic wasn't working for a second. I also want to see if there was SMT here. So this is something cool to look at, right? I want to see, is there SMT here? I need to switch this. Once again, I'm just upgrading all my templates. I love it. We obviously use the midpoint of the rejection block as well. Could you imagine taking that? People are going to lose their minds if you take this trade, right? Just insane. So I call this Phoenix 0 when you use the midpoint of a rejection block. I'm new here. Is this for evals? So you could this type of trade is called the Phoenix model, and it's basically using a rejection block. It's kind of the way Powell trades, but this is a super aggressive version. This trade is huge, obviously, and but what I was gonna say is it's a really high RR model, and I don't trade like this all the time. But it's just cool to look at, right? Because it's really, really precise. So, boom, boom. My guess, yeah, there had to be SMT here somewhere. Let's check. I think I'm considering getting some separate screens for just looking for SMTs, which could be cool. Cuz I just don't want to have to have it be split screen. And I know that's kind of ridiculous, but I like having more screens. It's helpful. So I'm considering it. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I might. Yeah, I don't know yet. Where is the box? There it is. Okay, I need to actually switch this template as well, because that's kind of... It's legit. First time seeing this model in action. Yeah, look up Powell Trades. You ever heard of him? He is rich as heck. And you know why? Because he trades a really freaking good model. Alright? So, but this is a very high RR style, which is why I don't trade like this all the time. And yeah, I'm just marking this out. Once again, I just find it to be fascinating, the precision in these markets and stuff. So, okay, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna try and we're gonna attempt to maybe trade live. And guys, I'm probably gonna suck. Oh yeah, Jerome Powell's gonna be done. I just figured that out. Like this is his last month. That's crazy, bro. Do you trade news? Yeah, yeah. Um, news is gonna deliver price towards where it wants to go. So you're basically going. You gotta read. Where does the market want to expand, and you want to read that correctly, and and then news is gonna deliver price to the place it wants to go. I'll look him up. I've been following Brad Go. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get out the sticky note because I have to do a sticky note for whenever I start trading. So this is on my off stream account. Well, I could trade my on stream account, but I don't want to. So because it's not that serious of trading right now. Once again, I'm probably gonna suck right now. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, off stream. This is for. I need a new. You didn't know this time would come this soon? Oh, the fact that Powell's leaving? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Do you only trade NQ and ES also, or what about GS and oil? Do I trade? I don't usually trade them, but I'm not opposed to. Right? I think it'd be cool to learn or to look at them more often. I don't usually backtest them though, so you know, but it'd be cool to look at them every once in a while. You know, so off stream. So the day is April 29th. Okay, I can't use blue on blue. That's the wrong color. So I guess I'll use red. Check DM from my indicator. Okay, we're gonna check the DM. Did I screenshot this yet? I didn't. Real quick, let's do this. That's cool. So 11 o'clock 15. Yeah, I stick to just NQ. But I look at ES and YM and all that stuff. But I'm not opposed to trading other things. It's just I don't know. I keep it simple with the one asset. You could argue I'm not a very simple trader. I trade pretty advanced concepts, but as far as trading, I could trade other assets. I just don't. I like the liquidity on Nasdaq, so I just don't. Okay, 11, like it's very liquid. It's like one of the most liquid markets, if not the most liquid market in the world. Like that, just there's always opportunity all the time. So 11 o'clock, 15. 11 o'clock 15. Phoenix on the 15-second. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, amazing. I like you, brother. Hey, dude, I'm glad. So we'll take a look at what's going on in price action right now. We'll just look at it very briefly. I'm gonna get SB Pro pulled over. There might not be opportunity for me right now. Once again, I'm decent chance I'm gonna suck right now, because it's Asia. So guys, this is my true open indicator. So basically, it's gonna plot out all the true opens in real time as they form, and it's super helpful if you guys want access to it. You get access with the membership if you get it. So it's a cool little bonus thing if you ever want it. But it plots out all these true opens as they form, and yeah. Okay, actually, I don't really think if there's anything, I'll be looking at my other screen and I'll figure out if there's anything, but right now I don't think there's anything, so I'm just not going to even bother with it. I'm going to actually go back to the other screen, and I want to keep back testing. So yeah, I just don't think there's really much to do right now. I think I'll be looking at the other screen if I see something that seems interesting, then I might look at it, but you know, bro. We also need a backtest Tuesday because Tuesday really should not have been that hard, and I messed this up. Yeah, I'll be looking at it once again, guys. I might suck at trading right now, so, and it's all just on my off-stream demo account, which I don't really care that much about. So, just understand if I suck, it's just because, it's on, you know. The reality is when you take a real trade, you really need to be patient and wait for the best setup. Like if I'm trading Asia on my off-stream account, I might not be getting the best setup, you know. So, okay. I kind of want to back this Tuesday, but I don't know. I'm also having fun with backtesting price action today. There's just so much interesting stuff from today. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect FOMC prior to FOMC to move so much. I really didn't. Because like usually prior to FOMC we kind of just stay high resistant, but today was low resist, or we ended up having a low resistance liquidity run in the AM prior to FOMC, which was really surprising. So this is a lesson I'm learning from the market today, which is clearly you can have a decent low resistance liquidity run even on a day where there's FOMC. Like I wasn't expecting that. So I'll show you guys. So I'm going to take a little note here, right? Even on a day, even on a day where we have had S&T with S&P 500 on the 1 hour, that makes sense. So even on a day where we had FOMC in the afternoon, the morning still provided a low resistance liquidity run. And people are always like, oh, the morning before FOMC is lower probability. But clearly, this doesn't seem very low probability at all. This seems very, very high probability, low resistant liquidity run to equal highs, right? So I almost wonder, you just have to trust your own back testing. Like, now I know for the future, like, hey, in the morning prior before FOMC, I know other people say don't trade, but look at my back testing, right? Clearly, we have a really nice low resistant liquidity run that plays out here. So, I mean, I'm not gonna just ignore this. This is what happened. We had a low resistant liquidity run in the morning prior to FOMC. So, and then we had equal highs here. So I'm gonna basically ignore all the noise, and I'm gonna say, okay, this is what my backtesting tells me, that we can still get a low resistant liquidity run in the morning prior to FOMC. Maybe everyone's yeah, I don't know. It's interesting though. So I'm gonna mark that out, right? So if you guys know does everyone here know what a low resistance liquidity run is? If you don't, say something and I'll explain it. This is also during the 1020 to 1040 Hydra macro. I think these equal highs were also perfect too, which is just so cool. Let's go ahead and screenshot this. So this was today as well. This was today. We are getting some movement here in Asia. even on a day where we have FOMC in the afternoon, the morning still provided LRR conditions. It's something that is counterintuitive of what people have always told me, but I would never know unless I go into the market and backtest for myself. This is why I always just trust my own backtesting. I don't ignore everything else. So, obviously, all those highs were low resistant. This was the first sentence for value gap. This was fun. You know what? Once again, this is something that I've discovered, but I like marking out for value gaps like this. And so when you mark it out like this is way better. This is way better. So now in the future, now I know I'm actually maybe just gonna mark out the first sentence for value gap like this. Because look, the market respects this better. So I'm gonna mark it out like this in the future. So, make a little note. The market respected the first presented for value gap as an implied for value gap. Noting this for the future. So there's the fill, there's the high. Really, really interesting. Every day I backtest, I learn stuff. It's crazy. Boom. I would love to see if we had absorption down there at those lows. Do we? I'm gonna have to scroll back quite a ways here. What time was this at? 9:45. Oh yeah, we had some nice absorption at those lows actually. So we have a whale. What do you look at when you backtest? Whatever I see, I just go for whatever I see. So, and I let the market be my teacher. I let it be my teacher. Okay, interesting lesson here. The market respected the first presented FEG as an implied gap. Interesting to note and know for the future. Yeah, for the future. Once again, my version of implied gaps, not ICTs. And honestly, I feel like I shouldn't even need to say that anymore because I feel like my version of implied gaps is a lot better than ICT's version. I don't mean that to this on ICT, but this makes way more sense to call an implied gap than his. But I'll still use his. I'm just saying this makes marking out this as implied makes more sense. What models do you backtest? So I backtest. So I look for manipulation and then expansion. So that could be any model, right? So there's inversion for value gaps, change of state of delivery. There's rejection blocks, which I call Phoenix model. There's um, there's let's see, inversion for backup, change state delivery. Yeah, there's rejection blocks. There's outside bars. There's pin bars. Those are the 5 main like entry types. Like that's like those are like the Avengers, right? There's like those are the 5 Avengers. Those are the 5 different ways like I would ever enter. But then I combine those 5. It's like each of those 5 are like the toppings on my ice cream, like change state delivery, inversion for value gap. Uh, it could be break for value gap, but I just call that change state delivery. So so basically, this is how it works. Okay, this is the way I trade. I look for accumulation, manipulation, expansion. I take one of these 5 to get on side with expansion. Inversion for value gap, change state delivery, rejection block, outside bar, or pin bar. Okay, one of those 5. And but those are the 5 different entries. But then with that, those are the toppings on the ice cream. With that, you get all these different variations, right? For instance, change in state of delivery off of the first center for value gap, which you can see is right here, right? This is what I refer to as first strike. So we could actually mark it out like this, actually. So this is what I refer to as first strike. But we're aligning the first center for value gap with a change of state delivery. I could also align the first center for value gap with a inversion for value gap. I could align it with a whole bunch of different things. And then I have aligning the new day opening gap with different things. So aligning the new day opening gap with a change state delivery, I call that my shadow model. If I align the Reaper gap with the change state delivery, I call it the Reaper abyss, right? So I'm aligning different things, and so with that, you get all these different variations, like different flavors of ice cream within within the market. So boom. I want to see if we have SMT. Wow, look at that. Look at that SMT. We had SMT with that low. I wonder if we have SMT with that low. With YM. Good one, champ. Good what? So we are getting a bit of movement here in Asia session. We could go look at Asia once again. It's just all just, I might suck, and like I said, I don't really care. It's just all just practice. So it's not on my, it's just on my off stream account. So yeah, there's no SMT with YM with this low, unfortunately, but doesn't really matter because there is SMT with ES with this low. Okay. We should maybe look at this right now because there might be stuff going on. Yeah, what the heck is going on here? Feels like, we got an Asia first center for value gap? Where did you learn RTH gap from? RTH gap? Where did I initially learn it? I first saw this guy on Twitter. It's an algo using it, and I was wondering what it was. And then I asked him, and then I started looking into it, watched some ICT videos on it, and then I just started backtesting it. I saw how nice it is. So I was thinking this inversion could deliver us up. That's kind of what I was looking. I kind of saw that, but I'm not. Right now, I'm just not super sure. I wanna. You know what? I wanna see if there was a first cent for value gap for Asia. This is. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and see. So it's not that gap. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my gosh, that's cool. We use the first cent for value gap to get longs, and then we hit the midpoint, and then we get shorts. That's actually really cool. This is Asia's first cent for value gap here. Longs, I could go look at that more in detail, but I'll probably do it after I finish this one, which is over here. So I gotta go finish that real quick. Let me go finish that real quick. So, could there be something here? Maybe. Looks like we push below true 3-month open. It could go higher, but looks like maybe this is Venom model. It actually might be a 2022 model is what it might be. But that almost feels too simple. Hey, let's see if this aligns with Goldbach. You never know. You never know. So let's actually shift this by 0.25, which means we're going to have to get out the other one. Sometimes you need to shift it by 0.25. Where is it? Oh my. Why isn't it letting me shift it by 0.25? It might have to be 0.25. I think that's why. Okay, we gotta shift it up 0.25. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think this is gonna align. Yep. So we probably have a 30-second gap down there. Bro. That's crazy. So this is a 2022 model, but it's aligned with Goldbach. I don't know. That is interesting. Very interesting. Let's go back. Let's finish marking out first strike. Because I'm not done with this. I gotta go finish looking at this. Okay. So, boom. Change in state here. You know what? So we should use 15-second change in state. using this order block, but we enter, this is how we enter, okay? We enter on the wick of the order block, okay? So every order block is a change in state of delivery. So this order block, down close candle, is a change in state of delivery. So there you go, right? So I'll enter on the wick of a change in state of delivery, even though I'm still measuring it out from the body, because I just know from my experience that a lot of time we only use the wick. And then you can see we run up 8 projections there. We run up whatever this is. Market open high, right at 8 projections. Whoo! That's hot. Market open high, 8 projections. I'd project it out like that. You could also project it out maybe like that. Is that better? Honestly, I don't think that's better because I'd have stop loss there. So then you have 4 projections, 8 projections, market open high, boom. Okay, we're gonna have to make this new template. That's so nice. Hey guys, that is playing out, that GB for value gap. We're almost back up to those highs. That is really, really cool. I mean, come on. Tell me this isn't precise with a straight face. We could even get out true opens. We get out whatever the 90-minute true open is, which is over here, 9:22:30. Okay. Dude, every day I'm getting a little better. It's crazy. Then we have there's 9:28. Okay, we're obviously below that. Now we're dropping again. And then let's find the Pico open. Which is what? Once again, if you can just go off the first line for value gap, it makes things so easy. We're going to have to use 946. We're going to have to use 946.24. Oh my gosh, this is going to get crazy. This is going to get crazy. Let's drop down to the second chart. And we got to go find it. We got to go treasure hunting for this, okay? 926.41. Dropping down, going looking, going treasure hunting here for this. For this Pico open. Okay. 946.24. Yeah, so it gets manipulated there. Alright. There's that manipulation. I was kind of hoping there'd be a different one. What's the one prior to it? Yeah. Oh yeah, we were gonna mark out there was absorption from these whales as well. Let's go back. So you can enter it there. Wait, I'm just now realizing wait, if we get that back. Wait a second. I just realized I messed this up. That Pico open is important actually. Because you know why? Because the initial entry is on the initial retest of it. $9.46. I don't see ICT talking about any of this stuff. You know why? He's either gatekeeping it. No, it's because he's gatekeeping it. That's why. He says he doesn't show his best stuff. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is why this is so cool. Is we get that. Oh, but it's down there. Never mind. Okay. That's the initial entry right there. 9:46:45. Oh, doesn't that just make you just smile? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Now tell me with a straight face that that's not precise. I might go look at Asia. We're dropping. Stayed high resistant. Yeah, guys, so I might go look at Asia to possibly, take a look at something. Once again, I don't know. I might trade like terrible, but I might try something on it here. Well, we're kind of already getting distribution. Wow, we're just dumping like crazy. Yeah, I kind of want to look at Asia now. $9:46:45. First strike. 1 minute aligned with the 15-second. Should we just watch Asia right now, guys? Okay. And let's see if do we have anything that's interesting here? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to mark out the absorption. It's fine. I don't need to. It's fine. Ugh. We ended up getting Phoenix model here. If you can't tell, there it is. Forms right above the true open. Into high resistant liquidity, then we go lower. I'm curious if this formed at a rejection block partition. I think formed at an extension. We should probably go down there then. Well, maybe not. I almost wonder if it's beneficial to move it by 0.125, but I'm not going to get into that right now. You guys see that Phoenix model there, right? We have stacked S&Ts as well. Into high resistant liquidity. I think right now it's seek and destroy, so I think that we're gonna possibly maybe use this and like come back up. I could see that. Is there any new points of interest? That's what I want to know. Like what is interesting right now? Oh, yo, wait. Okay. We just got a really nice pin bar. That could deliver us up. Oh, scrolling all the way over. Gotta scroll all the way over. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Oh, wow. A lot of selling there. Like, that's pretty cool, huh? That was not a precision swing point. I mean, yeah, it wasn't. Okay, let's check New Day opening gaps. Hey, it's off of the bottom of the New Day opening gap. Maybe that means something. It might. So this might be a trade, but it might not be. I don't know if it's that high probability, but maybe we run back up the other side. Hey, oh, we have a really, really good New Day. Wait, now I'm confused. Are these overlapping? Okay, so huh? Why is there two lines? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, this is a point of interest for me. I kind of want to maybe short off of this, you know? Hmm. What is that? That's true week open. Why are we back at true week open? Wait, I kind of want to try this. Yo, this... We're probably going to get an outside bar off of it. Yeah, I might try this, guys. If this closes as an outside bar... That's not the end dog template that I want to use. This could be Phoenix model here. It could be. It could be. Is it worth trying? I don't know. But I think we could reject this new day opening gap is the problem. That's the problem. That's the core. That is the core problem, right? Is it might reject this. Kind of just want to watch, honestly. We're left with this low, which we've had no internal sweep of. You're in with me? I'm not in. I'm not in the trade. I'm honestly thinking we might reject this new day opening gap, if anything. Um, I wouldn't. I mean, it might go up, but I just don't know. We're kind of in between these two. I would actually say that looks more enticing, that pin bar. I'll just tape read this. I don't want to take it. I don't feel like it. But it's not. That thing is not a precision swing point, so. You can take it. No, you can take it. You can take it. I might try tape reading this. I don't have conviction in it, but actually I kind of like it. I'm probably gonna retest it. How is SB Pro and look? SB Pro. Is time and price aligned to go run these lows? I don't know. I mean, it might. Like, I just have no idea right now what it wants to do, for sure. So, I don't feel like doing anything. We just got outside bar up, so it might go up now, right? This could deliver us up. Outside bar just formed to the upside. But once again, I'm looking for something undeniable. Because, well, there's not really going to be anything undeniable in Asia session right now. But still, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just curious, like, what's going to happen. Should I try it? Hey, that formed as a precision swing point. I am just kind of watching. I don't really know. I do not know right now. I'm just watching. What do you guys think? Is this going to be high resistant? It might be. We souped the true month open. I mean, the true 3-month open. So it could definitely be. What else has happened? Problem is, look at this. This kind of looks low resistant. This kind of looks like we're going to reject this and run down to these lows. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Yo, should we try to get like a 10R trade? No, 20R. This actually might be 20R, dude. Yeah, I kind of want to try. This is worth just seeing if this happens. I think these lows are looking low resistant. We might just get an overnight Asia dump here off this end dog. We got the. This is like a continuation play. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like a degen right now, so maybe we should try something. What do you guys think? Just like obviously it's the off-stream account. It's just chill stuff, you know. It's just chill. It's all chill. Doesn't it just feel like this is gonna break soon? Like the way we're kind of pushing up into this end dog here. And look at the opposing liquidity. It's like this. This would be awesome to target. Or even this whole consolidation here. What's the POC of this? So I would just say you could target true day open. That's a simple target. It's also a liquidity pool. What happened here? Was this overnight? Dude, I kind of want to try something. Like, obviously, it's just all just... Don't take this seriously, you know? I'm probably going to lose, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, man. There's something... Once again, I'm probably going to suck. But I'm curious to try something in here. If there's something obvious. Hey, that Phoenix model is playing out. Okay, I'm going to be watching. I think this is going to become low resistance. And I think we're going to drive back down to true day open. Or, maybe not. Yo, wait, this is... Let's see if this does line up with any GB areas. Shadow model, maybe? I think it's worth trying for fun. Just have some fun. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not if it doesn't inverse. It doesn't look like it's gonna. Looks like it's not going to. Hey, yeah, it's ending up like Seek and Destroy, like I said. So, I think, this is what I think. We're expanding lower. I think this is going to be high resistance. I think we push up into it and we go lower. Hey, there's a 2-minute outside. That looks nice, actually. If this closes, this could be really fire. I mean, maybe. I'll just tape read, right? Wait, that actually looks nice. But I actually like that. I'll try to retest then because I missed it. Okay.
Order
I'm gonna try it just for fun. Once again, this kind of means nothing right now. And like I said, I might suck right now, so if I suck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for sucking. But I might just suck right now, so. I might suck. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Heck. This needs to be at the high. I put this in the wrong spot. Once again, I said that I might suck right now. I told you guys I was gonna maybe suck. But, hey, I thought maybe that could break. I don't know. Obviously, I was wrong. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Once again, this is my off-stream demo account. I just don't really care. Did you take it for real? Hopefully you didn't take it for real.
Stop
no.
filled.
I still think we're gonna get shorts. Personally, I'm gonna take some. You think we're gonna get longs? Yeah, like guys, this is all just kind of just practice right now for fun. So I'm chilling. And I would not take that trade for real. I would not have taken that trade for real. And the problem is, you guys see the problem? We close into that volume balance. Once again, I told you guys I might suck right now. This one, ironically, this one might work. I don't want to be that guy, but this one might work. But it's probably not going to. Looks like it's staying high resistant. I don't want to overtrade, but I kind of do, just for fun. Like I think we're gonna go higher now if this closes. Maybe not though. Actually, I'm not super sure at all. You're trying to long right now? I'm waiting for eventually for us to get short continuation, but I want this to break. I think when this breaks, whenever this liquidity curve breaks, I think we're gonna dump. But is there any other key levels up here? Yeah, once again, this is why I say like you guys gotta find your own trades, guys, because I can't. I don't know. I make all sorts of mistakes. I told you guys I might suck right now. So I think this is gonna break soon, but maybe not yet. But I think eventually. Once again, this is why it's hard, because you have to have the patience to do nothing, right? Because that trade wasn't actually perfect, honestly. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't super clear that we were going to break it. This is a 5-minute gap, though. This is a 5-minute for buy gap. So if this, if this does, this could hold. It's possible. I don't know. I'm just having fun tape reading and just trying different trades. Once again, nothing here is high probability, really. So 30-minute looks nice for not longs. You guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, nothing here in my buy book is like really good for a real trade. I just like practicing stuff on demo, just to like experiment around and stuff. That's, I don't know. That's just reality of it. So hopefully you understand that. But yeah, this looks like the 5 minutes gonna inverse here. So I kind of want to try this as well, right? I think Javier, you want longs? 5 minute just inverse, or it's about to inverse. I kind of like this rejection block. Maybe you want to mark out the rejection block like this. I don't know. Yeah, what are you guys thinking? You guys want longs? Pico open just got souped. I think we're still going to use this 5 minute gap inverse, but I think it's going to go lower. It's still going to, even with the inversion, it looks weak. I think that's going to go lower because of it. We just got change in state. I want to try this. Once again, it's just all sim. I don't really care, so. Oh no, I should have entered with market. No!
Order filled.
Okay. So, I guess I'm taking this. This is more of like a 30-second change in state, is what this is, honestly. But this isn't looking good right now because it just wicked down. This is not what I meant to take, really. This is probably not going to work. So I'll just keep stop loss right there, honestly. This is not going to work, clearly. I mean, it might, but... You're in lungs. Yeah, that's not...
Stop filled.
Yeah, that was not that great. Once again, I'm trying to just try different things, guys. Obviously, that was not right. Once again, I just like, once again, nothing in here is high probability. I'm just trying to just try different stuff. I told you guys I was probably gonna suck right now. But like, I do feel like what it do. Are we cousins, Cave? Are we cousins? Like, we might use this rejection block. I wouldn't even be surprised. But I keep longing, obviously, and it's not. We just got to market sell. So maybe that's what, absorption to the downside. And also, we had a ton of high delta candles on this leg down here. So that could be absorption as well. So that there definitely might be absorption here. You know what? I kind of want to try. I kind of agree with Javier. I kind of want to try a long, even though I do feel like, in general, like it should be maybe go lower. I do kind of want to try a long a little bit because we just got a 43 market seller. We had high delta candles. We had high delta candles all through here, so we have basically orders getting filled for longs. And this high resistance type thing is pretty normal for Asia. We know what might happen. Hey, wait a second. I think we're reusing this for value gap. I have an idea. I actually kind of like longs. I have an idea. I'm wondering. I was thinking we might reclaim this gap down here, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. Once again, nothing here is really high probability. It's just kind of messing. I'm just kind of messing around. Jake, you know you can make your indicator's name shorter. How do I do that? I'm interested. Okay, I'm kind of interested in these longs. I'm actually kind of. I know I initially wanted shorts. Well, shorts could definitely play out. Oh man, I don't want to go against what I initially thought, but like, you know, I kind of feel like we will just sweep the low and then go up. Yeah, you know what I think's gonna happen? Here's what I think's gonna happen. We're gonna get a pin bar sweeping these lows off the end dog, taking this true open. We already souped this true open, so I think we're gonna go higher. And what's gonna cause it is this nudity opening gap. If we get a pin bar taking out all those lows, so this might be fun. I'm gonna try this. Probably be a pretty aggressive trade here. So yeah, this will be very aggressive. We have equal highs. Settings, status line, indicators, uncheck inputs and values. Wait, settings, status line. That actually might be really helpful, Nigerian. Settings, status line, indicators, uncheck inputs and values. Hey, that's perfect. Thanks, bro. That's really helpful. Thank you. This is what I wanted to see, by the way. Was thinking we would come down, take those lows, use this new day opening gap. I kind of want to see it on the 32nd. Okay, I'm preparing to try something. I think we're gonna get longs. Yeah, I'm about to long here. Long, you're saying long at 413? Yeah, I'm about to long once we soup this true open. Once we soup this true open, I'm gonna long. There's equal lows, so I wouldn't be surprised if this right here is a soup. If you want to have some fun, you could try souping this. That might be fun. Hey, this is technically Vol model, is it not? Let's try this. I usually think of Vol model for shorts, but this is Vol model for longs. I kind of want to try this as Vol model. Let's go ahead and try it. Was it be very aggressive? I thought you kept those indicators long on purpose. No. Yeah, guys, we're going to try this as Vol model. This is going to be very aggressive, and I'm kind of scared, but this will be so fun if this plays out. So 413 is where I'm going to long. Basically aligned with Javier's trade exactly. So this is my Vol model. Could this play out? Maybe. Okay, so 413, I'll put stop loss kind of below that SMT there. So like, yeah, right there. So 408.5. This will be fun. So why is this my Vol model? Because we have possible high resistant lows, and Vol model, basically you take all the true opens, you find a really good spot to soup, like equal lows, and then you just soup there into the high resistant liquidity. Oh, this might be good. This actually could actually be pretty good here. I feel like you should take this. What would you take this back up to? Yeah, we already had absorption. We had a 43, we had a 20 well, we had a 43 well, and a lot of high delta candles here. And then this should be high resistant. You know, if this plays out, I'd definitely consider Kufu stack. It'd be fun. Yeah, no, I didn't even know Nigerian. This could be fun. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this could play out, honestly. Watch us come up. Kind of want to look at higher time frame stuff. Like, is there a higher time frame reason for us to go up here? Like, I forgot to mark this out as possible high resistant liquidity. Oh, if this plays out, this is awesome. Oh, we're going. If this plays out, this is gonna be really cool. So, how far would you take this up? I guess let's project out something. We're gonna need to project out something. Dude, I feel like this might play out. Honestly, I could see it. Where do you even target here? Maybe you target, or you just scale out. You guys think I should try Kufu stack? If we get a reaction, I might try a Kufu stack here. But I don't. Probably no. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't need to be greedy. I don't. I don't need to. There's no point. I think this is gonna break, and then I think targeting true session open will be the move. That's where I would target right there, or actually this high. You can't see my screen. This, maybe these highs, maybe this high, or maybe just here. I think we're waiting for the new Pico open to form. Well, this will be interesting. I feel like this is gonna play out. I would not be surprised. We already had some absorption here, so.
Order
Yeah, I
filled.
just got filled on this. We'll see. You know, Javier is usually got his stuff
Stop
figured
filled.
out. Obviously, that did not work out. It could have. It could have. Maybe I should have trusted my initial idea of wanting to short, but you know, this actually still might end up playing out here. Oh, there's the low time frame true open. Dang it, that would have been. It still might play out. It's definitely seek and destroy. It could not be more obvious. We're gonna break one way or the other. Hey, what if we try Phoenix model here? Using this rejection block. Let's try this again. This might be stupid, but I kind of want to try this again. This will be Phoenix 0. Oh man, this is a degen trade. We're being degens, okay? I understand. I'm aware. I'm being a degen, but I kind of want to try it. So if it purges that low, basically we're getting in on Phoenix, right? I don't know. The reason this rejection block could be nice is we've already souped true open here. So this is Phoenix 0. So this could bottom ticket. Okay. How much was your stop loss? It was like 2 points. Well. Wait. It was like 3 or 4 points. I want to see us hit this. I want to see this. I want to see us hit this. If we hit this, this would be really cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to mark out the midpoint. See how we haven't hit it? This is gonna be fun, okay? This is my stop loss in TP. This might bottom ticket. I'm being so serious. This might bottom ticket right here. Okay. Once again, just kind of just having fun, trying to reprice. So, no stress. It's all just demo. Just having fun. This genuinely my bottom ticket. Okay. Watch. Hey, let's see if I'm gonna check real quick to see if this rejection block is within gold block partition. Why is it so hard to find where the input to switch it is? It's about to fill. It's about to fill.
Order filled.
Alright, that filled. It filled. It filled. It filled. Okay, where's... I'm trying to figure this out. Where is this thing? How do I switch the... I'm just gonna use the other one. I still feel like this could bottom ticket. I still feel like it might. But we'll see. Hey, yeah. This is gonna play out. You know why? Because it's we got an eclipse. We got an eclipse with rejection block partition on gold block. So this is gonna play out. Now, then again, it might not be... That's not really aligned with the rejection block, huh? Yeah.
Stop filled.
No. Told you it was kind of a little bit of a degen trade, so I don't know. Is it even worth it to do this? Hey, that's true day open. So yeah, I tried a whole bunch of crazy trades there. Obviously, none of them played out, but once again, I don't really care. It doesn't matter. My initial idea ended up playing out. Oh, man. I know. I told you it was I told you it was a little crazy. That it wasn't that realistic. The outside, guys, the initial idea I wanted ended up playing out. Remember I said this could end up being low resistant. I want it to break, and then, well, you look at that. Finally broke. I just didn't know for sure which way it was going to break. And it obviously broke to the downside. So, yeah. I mean, that's just the thing about those trades is they have tight stop losses, though. Phoenix. So I took a CSD. I took a Phoenix. I took a Phoenix. How many losses am I allowed on this again? Um, 960, so I'm allowed 12. The initial idea I wanted played out. Oh my gosh. Yo, that you can't make that up. I did say that I kind of thought this was a possibility. Remember I said that, and that we might draw that down into this, and this was gonna get continuation, and this was gonna be. I should have trusted myself. This is why I gotta always trust myself. I know I did change my mind, but I don't know. This is why you just need to focus on trusting the the plan. Whatever I think in the moment, that's just what I should do. Yeah, look at this, right? High resistant, low resistant. You see how it turns from seek and destroy into not seek and destroy, right? High resistant, low resistant. We're gonna keep going down to this. This right here, this outside bar, this was what I wanted. This outside bar right here, this is what I really actually wanted, but I didn't see this one. Alright, well, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Alright, I think I'll go back to back testing now. I'm going to close out a trade of 8 here. Once again, I told you I was probably going to suck. And also that these stop losses are just crazy tight, so... Yeah, I'm going to go back to back testing more here. The initial idea I wanted was completely right. It's cool. Or, actually, I might just be done. I might just be done back testing. Need some levels? What? So, should I keep back testing Wednesday? Let's keep back testing Wednesday. This was the initial idea that I was thinking. This, if you go back and rewind the stream, you're still holding longs? Oh my gosh. If you go rewind the stream, this is the initial idea that I was thinking. That this would be high resistant, this would be low resistant, this would break with an outside bar, and that once we got it, we would go lower. And you can see this outside bar is it becomes pretty clear that we're gonna go run it. So that outside bar is pretty good. Bob levels NQ. Guys, should we try this in continuation? I think this is just gonna continue, but I think this is also just a degen play that's not good, so I'm not gonna keep doing that. Well, it's probably gonna play out. It's probably gonna play out. I am aware it's probably gonna play out, but I just don't feel like it. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go finish back testing for this morning. So, yeah, we looked at the first percentage for value gap trade. That was cool. And obviously these were all low resistant highs with equal highs up here. I told you this was probably going to play out, this outside bar. Do I want to keep back testing? Is it even worth it? Hey, I bet you. Oh! Wow. I see it. I see something that is really cool, actually. Okay, there you go. You got your Reaper gap. Now, yeah, this is A+. Check this out, guys. I'm glad I noticed this. This is A+. So, right? Within discount, you have a move up, move lower. We reclaim the Reaper gap. Right there. My guess, so as a 1 minute Reaper gap, so I would go on the 15 second and find a line time frame move out of it. Oh, this is just fun. This looks just like really, really obvious. Don't you think? Equal highs. 1020 to 1040. Right? Alright, you guys get why that's a Reaper gap, right? Because it's a gap in discount of the breaker, which is this whole entire thing, right? Low, high, lower, low. I mean, obviously I haven't made a higher high yet, but I don't need that to know that this is a Reaper gap. We could go on look at true opens as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, I bet. Oh, I already know what's going to happen here. I already know what's going to happen. We use the true opens on the back end there. Oh my gosh, this is, I already know. I already know. Watch this. We gotta go drop down to a low time frame chart, but watch this. So you have 922.30. I told you. I told you I already knew what was gonna happen. This is just, it's just funny. It's just funny. It's like I already know. You don't even need to tell me. I know we souped it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Then what? What else? What else is new? 922.30 gets souped. Then what? We have 22.5 minute true open in here somewhere. The next one is going to be, the one prior to this is going to be 1013.07. We're gonna have to drop down to a pretty low time frame here. Oh, these markets just blow my mind every day, every single day. They never stop. Okay, so there's our 1013 true open is gonna be in here somewhere. 1013.07. So we're looking at right there. Okay. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I already knew. It was gonna happen. I knew we were gonna. Where's your stop, Javier? Yeah, just copy Javier's trades. Javier is like really, really a great trader. So just copy him. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Now don't tell me that's not perfect, because that's perfect. Then you drop down. So I'm gonna line this with a 5 or a 15 second. Let's quickly look and see if there's a Pico open. So it's probably gonna be right here. Let's see if I'm right. We're gonna have to get it from the spreadsheet, because I don't know. Not the spreadsheet. The Google Doc. 10. I knew it, bro. I knew where the true open was gonna be. 1020. Because I can tell because it's the start of the order block. I just got the vibes. I don't know. $10, $20, $09. And guys, I'm at the point where I am almost sure that there's gonna be. Well, I'm not sure. I actually don't know, but I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be an even lower time frame true open cycle than this. But that's for another day. Insane. And then you get a change in state. And we rip. We rip to the upside. You know what time it was? Spoiler alert. It was the Hydra Macro. Okay. Hydra Macro. We hit the equal highs. Boom. Oh, remember this? I said this. I took this trade live, actually. I didn't realize. Wait a second. I actually did. I kind of saw this live, actually. I remember this. Yeah, and then I wouldn't take this as a change in state. I would align this with the inversion for value gap. And then you get this. You get this amazing Reaper Abyss trade right here. Up to the equal highs. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I took this. I mean, I tape read it. That is so cool. ICT doesn't work. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I think ICT is the most precise it gets. Yeah. That is incredible. That is incredible. And then the Hydra Macro. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Jake, you're up 1,500 on your funded. Yo! Let's go! Nigerian! Heck yeah. I don't even know what's going on with the market right now, but I should probably go look. Do I have the 1020 to 1040 macro? I do. You guys see how Hydra macros are a thing? Like, they are. Hydra macros are a thing, period. They just are. You have this giant low resistant liquidity run. That is cool. Every day, just getting a little better. 10/21/35. Reaper Abyss. Aligning the Reaper gap with a 5-second inversion. It's perfect. Once again, it's 10, 21, 35. Which is a digital root of 3, which is kind of cool. So yeah, 10, 21, 35. Reaper Abyss, Reaper line for 5 seconds. Should we go look? What's going on? Yo, that did play out exactly as we thought. So, and I think we hit that liquidity pool that I said that we were gonna hit. I think we hit the point of control. So this played out exactly as I thought that it would, and I should have trusted my instincts when I first thought of it, because and then I changed my mind. I should have trusted my instincts. So yeah, lesson is always just trust yourself, and even if someone else disagrees, just there's no one else gonna be clicking that buy or sell button but you. So just trust yourself. Period. Pretty cool though. Pretty nice idea there. And yeah, one day at a time, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna keep getting better, keep learning, keep becoming more precise, and I'll see you guys in the next one.